I'm Tahar Omran, and this is Green Recycling. It's a family-owned business. My cousins own it. Zeke Omran, Mark Omran, and yeah, it's a family-run business in Houston. It's Green Recycling. We get cars on a daily basis, and those cars we dismantle them. Now we keep the parts that we want to do for retail, and then the rest we do it in wholesale. As you can see, one of these machines are this one, and we put them in containers and then we sell them that way. Before this, we used to have like 7 dismantlers. So the dismantlers, we'd use them to drop the engines, transmissions, all that stuff from the car. And then we keep the car parts that we want to sell. Now after this, having this machine, we cut that in half. Instead of the engine droppers, we have this machine doing it. We have the engine droppers only for the cars that we want to sell. So if we need like parts, an engine or something that we want to keep, we'll use the engine droppers. The rest we'll use the dismantler for. That's a difference. We don't need those that many people for that machine, and it can do the job by itself. So basically, we had we started slowly. We started with like retail slowly, and we got a few cars initially, and then we saw how it's a good business, and we slowly expanded. We started getting more cars a day, and once we got more cars a day, we filled up the yard, and it got busier and busier, and that's how we kept expanding basically as we go. And from there we got 18-wheelers, we got containers, we got more machines, and a lot of more employees as well. And we expanded slowly within the year and a half. So the SAS Extreme Processor, also we went along with that as well. After talking to him, we also that was the one that we wanted. And it's going to do the job that we needed it to do. It's going to dismantle the car the way we like, and it's going to work hand by hand with the dismantler to do it. That was one of the decisions we made to buy that one as well. So with the dismantler, before, like I mentioned earlier, we used to have 7 employees dropping the engines. Now we only have 4. But basically this machine was able to replace the production of 3 people. In addition, it can also all the production from those 4 droppers that we have, all those cars are also come to it to take off the harness and more parts from it that we couldn't take before. It does the job of 3 employees, plus it takes the harness out of the rest of the cars that are dismantled by the 4 employees. But basically it does 3 people plus more basically. So the main thing is we have an employee just there before the car comes to the dismantler. The main job of that employee is to remove the gas, any fluids from the car. So the gas, oil, any fluids. After that, they take off the battery as well, then the machine comes here. Once they also cut off the catalytic converter over there. Once the machine comes here, then they take off the engines, the transmissions. Once they do that, they start taking off the harness. After that, if they find any aluminum pieces, they put it in this container. The rest of it, there's some coils as well that they remove. We put in those boxes. Alternators, compressors, and solders as well are removed. The wheels and rims, they're also separated. And from there, the wheels and rims are separated initially with the other employee. Once that's done, we remove any aluminum left on it. And we remove the fuse boxes, put it in those boxes as well. After that, the rest of the car is crushed and sent that way. So it's almost every part of the car is used again to be recycled.
Essentially what they can do with this machine you see back here working, they can process anywhere from 30 to 40, 50 cars a day, depending on how many cars they could feed the thing. Previously, processing by hand, using a Sawzall, 2 guys and some bolt cutters, you're processing 2, 3, maybe 4 cars a day. So we've exponentially increased their productivity.
My name is Mark Kirsten, sales manager for SAS Forks based in Luxembourg, Wisconsin. And today we're here at Green Recycling shooting some video and taking a look at the operation of our Extreme Auto Processor. The Extreme Auto Processor was something that we developed when the need became apparent that people had to recover more precious non-ferrous materials from every vehicle. And we've found that we've built what we consider the ultimate work tool for auto processing. The Extreme Auto Processor attachment is capable of doing a lot more work, a lot more efficiently, and with a lot less manpower than we've ever had before. Some of the key features of the Extreme Auto Processor are the single parallel bar jaw, so it keeps both jaws in time. We have the ability to integrate this attachment to both machines with and without dozer attachments, so we can put it on just about anything new or existing, as long as it's within the right size parameters. Some of the materials that you could expect to recover that otherwise were taking a lot of labor-intensive time are things like engines and transmissions, radiators, heater cores, copper harness wiring, evaporators, and other non-ferrous materials such as aluminum crash bumpers and non-ferrous items that are in the vehicle that you might not otherwise have access to without a lot of manual input and a lot of manual labor. The SAS Extreme Auto Processor carries a 1-year warranty against defects in workmanship and materials. We carry a full line of replacement and service products and parts in stock, so if you have any issues, we're available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and we have the ability to overnight parts if need be.